Hi, my name is Dustin Zinger, Investor Relations for Genesis Metals. I have David Terry here, who is the CEO. Just a quick recap, Genesis Metals is a gold exploration project in Quebec. We have an existing 43-101 resource. We're also part of the Discovery group of companies. Now, we had a news release come out recently announcing 900 meters of our 8,000 meter drill program we have planned for this year. We have some new results coming in the coming weeks, but I wanted to get David on the call here to give us a quick understanding of what these most recent drill holes are and how we're interpreting them on the property. David?
Well, thanks, Dustin. It's good to have an opportunity to speak to the initial results that were put out yesterday. Since December, we've put quite a bit of effort into modeling all of the drilling that's taken place on the Chevrier property, which is a pretty sizable amount of drilling, both by Genesis itself and prior operators on the project. So we've compiled all this information into a 3D model, which incorporates all assay data, geological data, structural data that we can get out of the legacy record, and basically we've modeled a number of areas that we believe represent higher grade domains or chutes within the main zone deposit, which is where the largest current mineral resource is on the property, both pit constrained and underground. And on the basis of this, we planned a phase one drill program that comprised 2,500 meters to test two of those areas, and we put the results out for the first four of those holes, which was about 900 meters yesterday. I guess in terms of the results, we did intercept some higher grade zones over fairly short intervals. There was a 10-gram number over a meter and 9 grams over 1 meter within larger envelopes of mineralized material. And we're putting that information into our model, and we'll determine whether that area needs more focus or less as we go forward. We're still waiting for 3 drill holes from that initial area that we've already reported on, and then we've got 2 drill holes into another higher grade area at the opposite end of the deposit. Keep in mind that this deposit's about 1 kilometer in length. So before sort of coming up with a definitive statements on the particular high grade chute that we focused on initially, we're going to wait for the rest of the drill results to come in.
So you're saying we are focused on one of the plunging chutes that's on the property, and then the other 3 holes are still around that same chute, and we also have 2 other holes around that existing other chutes that we think are on the property.
Yeah, basically that's correct. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then how have you perceived the drill holes so far? Are we in the right area? It's obviously not as high as we were looking for, but are we in the right ballpark? Or
well, when you test these sort of things, you tend to drill a pattern of holes to determine when you're in and when you're out of it, and what the sort of boundaries of the thicker parts of it are, and so we're going through that. It's a process, and
okay.
You can't expect to hit the thicker part in every single hole, and that's how you determine where the boundaries are. So we're putting it all together.
Well, I thought it was actually pretty cool that we hit every single one of the holes we drilled. So I feel like we're in the general right area, which is great. What's the next phase going forward after this?
Well, the first thing we're going to be doing is starting our surface exploration program to basically follow up on the work that was done last year in terms of the property-wide glacial till survey that identified 6 high priority targets outside of the known mineralized zones. And that work will involve surface geochemistry, some tighter till sampling and soil sampling, geological mapping when there's outcrop, and prospecting, as well as at least 1 geophysical tool, maybe 2. We're going to do some detailed magnetics to help chase prospective structures, and potentially some IP as well. That will be followed up by trenching on selected areas, and potentially drilling later on in the year.
So perfect. I think that covers everything out of those first 4 holes. So once we get those other 5 coming out, which I believe is in a couple weeks, right? A few weeks.
Yeah, everything's been sent into the lab right now, so I would expect that over the coming several weeks, we should get the results back from the remainder of the program.
Excellent. Well, thanks for your time, David, and we will check in again when we have those other holes come back into the market.
Great, thanks a lot, Dustin.